Yeah, that's my heart desire to help poor people in the Philippines, and because I came from nothing to become something, so I grabbed the opportunity. I maximized the opportunity to use my capability to help them. My foundation help a lot of other people, giving shelter, free home. I build subdivision houses and give it free to the people. It's free, and giving scholarship to their children, and of course other philanthropists that I'm doing since before.
Is that the hardest fight you ever fought in your life?
Yeah, the hardest fight, because a lot of you're not fighting one opponent. We're fighting a lot, but as long as I'm in the right direction, I'm not scared of all of them. As long as I'm in the right path and right direction to fight the people, for the people. There's a lot of hardest fight, like a Margarito fight, De La Hoya fight, Miguel Cotto fight, and Morales fight, Marquez fight. What else? There's a lot of hardest fight in my career.
Mayweather?
แมนนี่ปาเกียวเป็นชื่อที่คนรู้จักไปทั่วโลกในฐานะนักมวยคนแรกและคนเดียวที่เคยคว้าแชมป์โลก8รุ่นมาครองได้สำเร็จก่อนจะก้าวออกจากสังเวียนผืนผ้าใบสู่เวทีการเมืองด้วยบทบาทวุฒิสมาชิกเพื่อหวังจะสร้างความเปลี่ยนแปลงให้กับประเทศฟิลิปปินส์แต่มาในปี 2023 ปาเกียวเตรียมก้าวขึ้นเวทีกับคู่ชกในรูปแบบที่เขาไม่เคยพบเจอมาก่อนนั่นคือบัวขาวบัญชาเมฆโดยพวกเขาจะพบกันในศึก The Match of Legends ภายใต้กติกาชก6ยกยกละ3นาทีพัก2นาทีกำหนดชกกันไตรมาสแรกของปี 2024 แต่ก่อนที่จะไปถึงไฟท์นั้น The Standard ได้มีโอกาสพูดคุยกับปาเกียวถึงชีวิตนักมวยนักการเมืองและการขึ้นชกกับบัวขาวในครั้งนี้
Manny, welcome back to Thailand.
Thank you.
So, how is life after boxing?
It's good, nice.
So, I heard you mention that you've been here last time 18 years ago. What were you doing 18 years ago in Thailand?
I fight here before.
So, how do you feel to be back to meet the people, all the hype with the press conference before?
Well, I'm so excited and nice to be here. Nice to be back here in Thailand. I'm exciting for next year with the fight with Buakaw.
Yeah, so how do you feel after you meet Bokau with him talking about coming from Muay Thai to face you, one of the guys he want to fight in his life?
It's just normal. I mean, I used to face a lot of opponents in my career, so it's just like normal.
Can you go back in the beginning? How did it all started for you? When was your first experience with boxing?
Oh, I started boxing like 11, 12 years old, and then no stop.
I read the story in the beginning for you. You have to choose between earn the money and then use it for food, or send it back to your mother. Can you take us back there? What it's like to live in the life in a fishing village in the Philippines?
Oh, when I started, I don't have an idea of what is boxing. I just participated the boxing match because there's prize money, and then to help my mother, to help my siblings, and to buy food. So that's the beginning of my career in boxing. But I don't have an idea what is boxing. But later on, I realized and opened my eyes about boxing, and then widen my dreams for boxing.
There was a narration for your careers that they mentioned that poverty breeds pugilists. Is this a true sentiment?
Yeah, because of poverty, I became a boxer. That's why I'm here. But my first sport that I love is basketball. So, but because of poverty, I became a boxer, and until I became a passionate for boxing.
What is your relationship with Freddie Roach like? What did he teach you that really stick with you in life and in boxing?
Oh, we've been working each other more than 20 years, so we learn each other. We learn about our past life and about the future life. So I learned a lot from him, and he's a nice guy and a good trainer also.
Is there any like one lesson that really stick with you from Freddie Roach?
Well, just one thing that he advised me, just to focus always, especially preparing for the fight. You must focus and work hard.
I heard a story before. I'm not sure is it true or not. That Freddie Roach always have somebody carry $1,000 in his hand, and if somebody knock you out, they get that money. Is it true?
Oh, that's just
It's true.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's true that nobody ever get that money.
No.
There was a story also in the past that there was a bill that prevented you from fighting Oscar De La Hoya, but you still chose to fight that fight anyway. What was the motivation back then?
When the fight with De La Hoya is on, and we announce it, some legislators of the Philippines objected it and filed a bill to stop the fight because it's kind of one-sided fight. I'm too small for De La Hoya and I might get hurt in the fight. They don't understand and they don't realize that, when I accept fight, when I accept my opponent, I know what I'm gonna do and I know my capacity, my capability to beat my opponent. So that's the side that they don't know, and I prove it to them when the fight is on. And what happened is it's other side, other way around. It's like it's one-sided for De La Hoya.
Throughout your careers, from poverty to greatness in boxing, there was one thing that you never forgot: is the people of Philippines. Is that your greatest motivation? That to help a lot, as many Philippines as much as possible?
Yeah, that's my heart desire to help poor people in the Philippines, and because I came from nothing to become something, so I grabbed the opportunity. I maximized the opportunity to use my capability to help them. My foundations help a lot of other people, giving shelter, free home. I build subdivision houses and give it free to the people. It's free, and giving scholarship to their children, and of course other philanthropies that I'm doing since before.
You stepped from the ring into the parliament, but is the purpose still the same, to help as many Philippines as much as possible?
I enter politics because I want to help more people in the Philippines and to be an inspiration as a righteous public servant. One of my battle cry in public service is to fight corruption, because corruption that the hindrance of development and improvement of the country and improvement of the success of each family in the country. So that's why I always fight corruption, because that's worse and the number one hindrance for the country to improve and develop.
Is that the hardest fight you ever fought in your life?
Yeah, the hardest fight, because a lot of you're not fighting one opponent, you're fighting a lot, but as long as I'm in the right direction, I'm not scared of all of them. As long as I'm in the right path and right direction to fight the people, for the people.
Can you name like the hardest fight you ever fought inside the ring?
The hardest fight is not only once, but there's a lot of hardest fight, like a Margarito fight, De La Hoya fight, Miguel Cotto fight, and Morales fight, Marquez fight. What else? There's a lot of hardest fight in my career.
Mayweather?
Mayweather is not a hard fight because he's running away. The whole 12 rounds is he's running away and he threw few punches and he won the fight. So I'm just I'm wonder that how he can win the fight that he didn't throw punches. So that's my but it's part of sports. It starts to experience what happened to us. But I'm hoping that he will fight again. But I don't think so because he's scared. He's scared today to fight again.
Can you name like top 5 greatest of all time boxer in your opinion?
Top 5, including myself or not. Of course, I will separate myself because I'm the only one who get 8 different weight division. But my top 5 fighter in the world is one is Julio Cesar Chavez, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Lennox Lewis, and Roy Jones Jr. And also, of course, Mike Tyson is the best.
The next one will be Bokao.
Bokao is good in Muay Thai, but I don't think he's good in boxing. Yeah. We will see next year. I hope that he can adjust from Muay Thai to boxing, purely hands.
Looking into this fight, what do you expect to face against Bokao, coming from other sport into boxing? What will be his strength and what will be his weakness?
To fight a Thai boxer, kickboxing, it's not difficult for me to adjust because we're going to fight in boxing rules.
Yeah. So in 6th round, they'll be in your area. He will be coming from his area into your area.
Yeah. And we'll give the fans a good fight.
Yeah. Can we talk a little bit about that area that you're also a pastor, right? For the religion. Does that help you a lot throughout your career as a boxer and as a politician?
Yeah, I always say this, not only in the Philippines but all over the world, that people in this world, if you don't have God, you are nothing. Because the purpose why we're here in this world is to glorify the Creator, who is God. So the Creator is God, so we have to glorify Him. That's the purpose, our purpose here in this world. We have to remember that we're not born here in this world just to live and die. No, it's not like that. God, His desire is the people to be born in this world, to glorify Him, to acknowledge Him, to glorify Him that He created all these things. That's the purpose why mankind existing in this world.
Lastly, we should talk to the future generation of fighters. Either they are boxing or someone who is trying to make good for their country, for their own people. What advice would you give them?
My advice to them is just, not only dreaming for themselves, but also dream to help other people. That's our responsibility, When we get old, we don't want to regret that in our lifetime in this world, when we become getting older, we become old, we do not regret that in our past life, in our young life, be able to help a lot of people. That's my dream in life. When I get old, like 60, 70 years old, 80 years old, I don't regret my past year in life that I didn't able to help other people. So this time around, I'm so happy for my life in the past because I able to help a lot of people, and that's a legacy. Whatever achievements you have in this world, whatever wealth that you have in this world, we cannot take that into the grave. We are just passing by in this world. The things that we have, the material things that we have right now, we are just a steward. After our lives here in this world, nothing. We came to this world naked and we will depart naked. We should remember that. So the material things, money, power, like that, we use that to maximize, to help other people, so that in our lifetime in this world, we have legacy that we can leave to others generation.